Curious.
Subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
So basically, I'm just kind of curious about who the advisors and all that are.
This errand of yours has been a waste of our time. We should leave for Slain.
The Purifiers will be a useful addition to our forces. I would hardly call this an errand.
Yes, but as we already discussed, you chose to give them freedom, hoping that they will do as you command.
Do not presume to lecture me about my decisions, Tal'darim.
But I so enjoy our exchanges.
Even though he is a goy and not a nice person, he is. It's just, I don't know why, but something about him. It's just like, you know, I'm probably gonna kill him by the end of the game, but I still something about him is just like, yeah, I just have to like him.
We have achieved an incredible feat, friend Phoenix.
Phoenix. I have been thinking more upon that name. It is the moniker of another. I do not believe I should use it any longer. I am not he.
Phoenix was the bravest warrior I have ever known. He faced terrible odds and emerged victorious. Slayed enemies the likes of which most cannot even comprehend. And yet, you have proven to be of equal bravery. He would have been honored that a warrior such as you bore his name. And so am I.
Your words honor me, Hierarch. But one day, I must find my own path and my own name.
Fair enough. That makes sense. I kind of understand where he's going at. Yeah.
I have been analyzing the Purifier bodies en masse. Their systems function more effectively when in proximity to each other. Outlying protocols can be offloaded to unoccupied cores.
What does any of that mean, Karax?
Their data web was designed to replicate the sense of the Kala. They are connected to each other.
Interesting.
Yes, however, it is a synthetic representation. There is no emotional wave.
The engineers who built them could not imagine how they could ever be seen as Protoss without the light of the Kala. If only our ancestors could see us now.
Yeah, like seriously. Like in like what, the last couple of days, a lot has changed. Okay, Matrix Overload. All friendly units gain 25% bonus to movement speed and 25% bonus to attack speed while positioned within a opponent's power field. It lasts for up to 15 seconds after leaving the power field. Guardian Shell. Friendly units become invulnerable for 5 seconds after taking fatal damage, preventing death. Each unit can only be shielded once every 60 seconds. Reconstruction Beam. Spear of Doom automatically repairs damaged mechanical units for 5 life per second and damaged structures for 10 life per second. And the maximum of 3 targets can be repaired at once. That is fucking awesome. Because you've no way of repairing your damaged units as Protoss, if they're mechanical, beyond any levels where you're teaming up with Terran. So yeah, I'm so gonna use that. So gonna also get Phoenix, but I need a lot more of this stuff first.
Curious. This Terran research speculates the Keystone would kill any Protoss near it. Such a simple interpretation of the evidence.
Let's see what she has to say.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'naga's infinite cycle.
In sense, it does.
End.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
In the sense, he is right. The Xel'naga go and create life, and you know, from life does come conflict and suffering. so he's technically right, but meh. Let me just, I missed the line here.
He believes all suffering, all
It's
conflict
the
results from the Xel'naga's infinite cycle.
Yes.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred.
sorry, I didn't mean to start that again, but it's more of an indirect thing, like, you know, the Xel'naga just created life, other things cause the suffering, but there wouldn't be the suffering without life. You see where I'm going? Maybe that's what he's getting at. But then again, maybe he sees, maybe what she means is that he sees the Xel'naga creating life as the cause of suffering, not as an more indirect thing, you know? You can't exactly suffer if you're not alive, or there in the first place. But maybe you think... I don't think I can express my point right. But, or maybe I'm saying it right, but thinking I'm doing it wrong, so I end up rephrasing it, and then saying it wrong.
Preserver, I do not
I just end up confusing myself.
I have been reliving memories. Your people, the Nerazim, were branded heretics. Yet my eyes do not see the evil the Conclave feared.
Our people were separated by ignorance as much as malice. To live together, we must see each other as we truly are. As Protoss. You were bold, Artanis. Sometimes a little too reckless. But it has worked in your favor. I think we are all pleased by your success with the Purifiers. Well, except the Preserver over there.
I hope I made sense there. Feel free to, you know, say in the comments whether I did or not. Would be nice to know.
You were bold, Artanis.
But yeah, basically, he does have a point that, you know, if there wasn't for the, Xel'naga creating life, there would, if Xel'naga didn't create life, there wouldn't be any suffering. Because there's nothing to suffer. There's no one either to cause suffering, or no one to suffer, you know, to actually suffer anything. But then again, I think what she could mean. Probably was thinking. I actually can't remember the point I was going to make. It's just I can remember a bit of what I was going to say. It's just like, it's rather than getting punched in the face causing suffering, being alive is the cause of your suffering rather than the fact you just got hit. Maybe that's what he was getting at. I don't know. I'm just... bleh. Actually, you know what? I got an easy solution. He's a goit. Problem solved. Sorry, I'm just like humming and hawing here over like, trying to make sense, you know, trying to make sure I make sense, so I'm just end up not making sense.
I answer the call.
Equipped with the phasing technology that will be fatal to a biological pilot, mirages are capable of becoming temporarily incorporeal in order to avoid incoming damage. This allows the small wing of mirages to sustain prolonged attacks in enemy airspace. And they're basically upgraded phoenixes. Phases out the mirage after taking damage, preventing further damage for the next few seconds. Cannot occur for more than once every 5 seconds. These are basically upgraded phoenixes. They can use graviton beam on enemy ground units, but they can only do it on one.
The skies await.
And sadly, unlike the normal Phoenix, it can't continue attacking and acting while the beam is out, as far as I can tell. But still, we'll try the mirages. They'll be better than what I currently, than normal Phoenixes. Excuse me. Okay.
Welcome back.
Well, back to you two.
We have come far from a race on the brink of extinction, but it is not over yet. These advancements have proved their worth. We should have integrated the Purifiers long ago, instead of imprisoning them.
Yeah, it would be very useful.
Advancements have proved their worth.
Okay. Let's see this one.
It brings
brings me great joy that the Purifiers have chosen to join the Daylong. But Amon's armies are still a threat. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanscar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
But remember what Duran said. There's labs everywhere. They're dotted everywhere. You may take out the main lab, even if is some big burly bastard of a lab. But there's still plenty of other mini labs out there that can still keep producing them. Labs of varying sizes. Some actually inside Labradors. You get what I'm saying here. I'm sorry, I normally say lab. People normally say lab, as in Labrador, or laboratory. So my mind kept thinking of Labradors, rather than laboratories. So that's why I had to say that. Yeah.
Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar.
Not interested. Heard that before. I'm not sure. Should I go do this now? I could go here so I can hear more of Alarak's comments and his takes on things. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just kind of waiting for him to get pissed off and leave.
Hierarch, as ordered, my Dark Templar have tracked me toward their base within the asteroid belt of Revanscar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his.
Ooh, someone's grumpy. Sorry for drinking there and being a nuisance. At least there's subtitles.
Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Corps' vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
Our shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Well, ain't this fantastic?
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Adun fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Corps will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other.
He does?
I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
I'm now concerned that, Grumpy Pants there did something to Karak, or whatever his name is. The Facemith, just because, oh, it's random Protoss Zealot.
With our ship boarded, I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Facesmith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
He was glaring at the Facemith and making weird sound effect. So I'm just like, did he try something shenanigan-y? So, destroy 120 enemy units with carriers and collect 42 resource pickups. Christ. Ultimate answer, 42. I actually remember reading that book, First Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy book when I was a kid. Need to reread it. Part of me was wondering, did I even understand it? I remember reading books before when I was younger, and it just goes completely over my head. Mainly the Edgar Allan Poe stuff. Just the phrasing is just so awkward and clunky in some of the stuff. At least at the time I found it that way. There is one story, it's a well-known one. the the cask of whatever. I can never remember how to pronounce the name. It's like French or something, so I can never remember how to say it. But it's, people who know the story know what I'm talking about here. It's, I think, cask of something big with M. But anyway, they I didn't actually understand what was going on in the story. Whatever way I remember reading it, I thought the guy fell down a hole when he was in the basement. I actually remember misreading like that. And it actually was more recent than I would like. By that I mean it was like a year before, no, year or two before I started this YouTube channel. Yeah. It's either 5th or 6th year. I just remember not really understanding it due to the phrasing. I was reading it in my own time, so didn't get teacher explanation for things. But yeah. Let's re-listen to this.
Ship boarded. I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Phase Smith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
Alright, I thought he said something else. Like I quit the conversation earlier than I should have. Let's be sure I'm actually recording. Mic's fine. System audio's fine. We're actually recording. Yeah, all of this as well. Let's go. Alright. I wonder, since the Phase Smith is leading this attack, will this be any different than normal? And since the Spear of Dune's under attack, will mission be any different to normal? Like, will I not have the Spear of Dune things? Will I be limited in any way in, like, base building? That kind of thing. Will things be better in certain ways? Like, what's gonna, is there gonna be any difference, or is it gonna be the same?
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure.
God damn, that's a lot of flying hybrid. Well, it's only 4, but still, burly.
Our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform. The Templar can fight their way in, but there are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance.
Alright, let's hope this works. Cool symbol above their heads.
By Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well,
Alright.
At least there's enough resources here to get started.
Cool anti-air. Let's make this into a warp gate. I need to run around and gather some extra minerals. And I need to actually have some probes actually working. So, better to have him run around, get a zealot in to do this rather than have a... wait, what? Damn it. Boom. Thank you. I know that's a bit of a waste, but... I didn't want to get the guy killed right away. Okay. Attack. Okay. And inside I lost the Zealot just there.